What's going on, guys? As you know, last night was my birthday, but the Celtics got me a gift. Even though I'm in Jamaica, they knew I was watching, and they regained the 1 seed. They're now on a 4-game win streak. They beat the 76ers. Just a gift in and of itself. 117-107. They won by 10 points. Largest lead by the Celtics was 17 points. They had me worried. They had me in the first half. I was like, what are we doing? But they ended up figuring it out. Down 2 starters. The Celtics were without Jaylen Brown due to an illness, and KP the Unicorn Porzingis due to knee injury management. So I was very concerned about how hospital Celtics were going to do against the red-hot 76ers in Philly again for the 2nd time this season. I think the Sixers took the Celtics a little bit too lightly, which was crazy because they were both tied, essentially, for the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference. However, because the Sixers were leading the regular season series against the Celtics 1-0 going into this matchup, the Sixers had the 1-up on the Celtics. Now, even series. Series is tied. Celtics jump in the standings, back to the 1 seed, where they belong. Derek D-Daddy, Block Daddy, Ball Daddy, Boy Daddy, White had himself a game last night. He scored 27 points, 14 of which in the 4th quarter. Kind of what Tatum did the game before. And speaking of Tatum, he was our leading scorer last night and so close to a triple-double. 29 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Horford, I said he needed to have at least 10 points. I needed a big game from him, and he delivered. He had 14 points, 4 of 8 from 3, 9 rebounds. He looked so good. Hauser got his 9th career start. He had 8 points, but he still did his part. Holiday had 18 points, coming off of his career 15,000th point game the game before. And he had a double-double with 10 rebounds, so he is staying hot for the Celtics. And Luke Kornet had 9 points and 6 rebounds off the bench. The bench actually outscored the Sixers bench tonight, so good for you, bench, actually stepping it up. And without 2 starters and on a road trip, I'm really impressed that they were able to get that win. They actually came out super hot, 17-point lead, which was then dissolved, and then there was a bunch of lead changes. It was a crazier game than what I expected. Embiid only had 8 points at half, so that was really the time where the Celtics should have extended their lead instead of turning over the lead to the Sixers. Really didn't make sense to me there. Luckily, Horford was able to hold Embiid to just 20 points. That's the 2nd time this season that Embiid has been held to 20 or less. And it was a huge accomplishment. So proud of old man Horford for being able to hold him and ultimately help secure the win for the Celtics last night. I did not expect the Celtics to come out that hot. They fizzled out, but then they figured it back out and regained the lead and ultimately won the game, thank God. I really needed that as a birthday gift, guys, because I was stressing. Also, because I'm in Jamaica, beggars can't be choosers on how we watch this game. I was forced to listen to Doris Burke, and it was nails on chalkboard, horrible to listen to. By the way, she asked if Derek had a nickname or needed a nickname. Girl, get familiar. Please watch all of my posts. It's Derek, Block Daddy, D-Daddy, New Daddy, Bald Daddy, White. So how dare you say that Derek doesn't have a nickname? How dare you, Doris? It killed her to say that the Celtics won that game down 2 starters. Just another thing that was just icing on the cake to my birthday last night. The Celtics now stay on this road trip. So until next game, this has been Brie Marie D, Boston Banner bound on a rainy day in Jamaica.